I think we can both agree that 2018 has been quite the year. We have put out almost 250 videos. Now, gentlemen, that's a lot of content, which led me to the question, what were the best videos we put out this year? In today's video, gents, I'm counting down the top 25 videos of 2018. Let's start things off with some honorable mentions. First up, we've got my most popular video of 2018, almost 5 million views, Stop Cutting Your Fingernails Wrong. Who knew that there was this much hunger for this type of video? Up next, how to wash your hair or maybe how to wipe your And speaking of backsides, my next video, wear this and get your butt kicked, stolen valor and the consequences of wearing things you shouldn't. Now, gents, I had a lot of fun with this video because I got to talk about something I don't think a lot of style vloggers can talk about. And by the way, all these videos I'm going to link to down in the description. So when you want to check them out after this video, go do it. The next honorable mention is, are tattoos really attractive? The science about the placement and the type of tattoos. This one was really fun because one thing I love at Real Men Real Style is getting into the science, getting into the details, being able to talk about things in ways that most people don't. The next honorable mention for me, 10 tips to walk with confidence. It's a great video, but what really sets it apart is we're starting to use more B-roll here at Real Men Real Style. This was one in which I brought in a videographer. And one thing I'm doing is I'm trying to push myself outside of the comfort zone, create new types of video, better content for you. The next honorable mention is how to shut down style critics. I did this as an interview with Raphael over at Gentleman's Gazette, a great friend of mine. And what I love about this video is it had some great stuff, great content. It didn't actually require a lot of work, and I love trying to bring in other experts. So you're going to see that a lot more from Real Men Real Style in 2019. All right, Jen, so coming in at number 25, we got short man style tips, how to dress taller. And it doesn't matter, honestly, if you're tall, if you're short, if you are big, if you're small, you're going to get value from this video because I brought in and I explained proportions. You see, if you don't understand proportions in menswear, things are always going to be off with your outfits. This video did a great job and I think really covered the topic well. Coming in at number 24, we've got 10 tiny mistakes that are going to destroy your expensive watch. I was really proud of this one. I did a lot of research. People reached out to me saying, Antonio, I had no idea I was damaging my expensive watch. So this one was great because I feel we put out a lot of unique information which you can't find anywhere else. Next up, I've got how and where to apply fragrance correctly. So this was actually a relatively simple video, got a lot of views, and again, we laid out information in a way that people wanted it. So it wasn't like I was saying anything new, but we had brought together some of the best information. I put it out in a format that people just really absorbed. We were to the point, we laid it out, we had diagrams, we had information, we linked to infographics, and I know that when someone finds that video, they're gonna come away with a much better knowledge of how to apply fragrance correctly. Now, really quick, I want to give an honorable mention to 10 colognes that women love on a man. I had a lot of fun with this video and I felt it tied right in, but I didn't want to have 2 fragrance videos in this top 25. Next up, I've got 15 pant styles every man needs. So who knew that there were 15 types? There's actually a lot more than this, but I wanted to keep it to ones that were practical, ones that men in 2018, 2019 would actually wear. But I think we did a great job of laying out. A lot of guys loved when we talked about the difference between chinos and khakis. Next up, we've got blue versus gray suits. Which one is better? Now, the question seems very simple, but when you look at it and you start to understand all the details that go into the different types of suits, how they complement different colors and different ages, it actually becomes a more complex question. And things like this are where I have a lot of fun at Real Men Real Style, where I can teach you that these small details and understanding the nuance of style and still be able to keep your attention, which I think we did with this video. Coming in at number 20, I'm gonna go ahead and combine 2 videos right here. I've got 10 frugal fashion hacks and how to look stylish without robbing a bank. In both of these videos, I talk about how not to spend much money and to look great. Next up, we've got the ultimate guide to leather. So this one, I went into a lot of detail. I explained the different tiers of leather from 1, 2, 3, and 4, where they're going to be used, what to look for in these types of leathers. And this also linked over to my infographic that went into tons of detail. Again, I know you guys love these really detailed videos and we delivered the goods on this ultimate guide to leather. Next up, we've got pattern matching made simple. I love videos like this because I take something that a lot of guys are scared of. They don't understand how it all works together. And when you mix in texture, you bring in colors, and then you've got all these complex patterns. How do you actually make it work? Guys, in this video, we took a very, I think, kind of complex subject and made it simple. So go check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Next up on the countdown, gentlemen, we've got how to wear something new and stand out from the crowd. In this video, I wear a bow tie, which is notable because I have never worn a bow tie in any of my other videos. But I do think the bow tie is one of many items that you can wear that's classic, should be in a man's wardrobe, and can help him stand out in a crowded market. Now, this next video I had a lot of fun with. 5 pieces with extreme attitude. Most men, when they wear clothing, it's because they have to. They don't wear pieces that really express who they are, or pieces that really have attitude with them. And that's what I tried to hit on with this video, that you can wear these pieces and you can really stand out from the crowd by letting them express who you are. Now let's talk about your hair. 3 steps to the perfect haircut. I had a lot of fun with this video. If you go watch it, very well laid out. And the backstory with this video is I was in Atlanta just hanging out with Aaron Marino. We went and saw his barber, Christian, who now is my barber whenever I'm in Atlanta. We ended up taking all that B-roll. I did a voiceover and it came out really, really well. Next up, I've got Stop Dressing Like a Child, 9 clothing mistakes that men make. And this one is important because a lot of guys, they have one thing that they're wearing that just totally sinks the outfit. Hopefully by watching this video, you're able to avoid that problem. Next up, I've got the ultimate guide to buying the perfect suit for you. This video was over 20 minutes long. I cover the style pyramid, fit, fabric, and function in a lot of detail, show a number of examples, but if you're looking to buy a suit, this is the video you want to watch. So the next video on my list is 10 books that every successful man should read, but most men don't even know exists. And that's where I have fun with these videos, is I go off and I do some research. I find books which I know are life-changing, but most guys haven't heard of. So I try to bring them to your attention so that you can find that book, read it, and yes, be on the path to success. The next video on my list, bad table manner mistakes that are making you look like an idiot. Now, a little bit of trivia here. I learned my table manners not only from my mother, but also in the Marine Corps of all places. We actually had to go through a class in which they taught us dining etiquette. And it's funny, at the time, we thought it was a complete waste. But here's the deal. You eat 3 times a day, and a lot of the most important meetings you're going to have are going to be over a meal, getting to know somebody, and they're going to judge you based off of how you eat. So this video, very important, something that every man needs to watch. Next up, we've got Don't Stare, 21 eye contact mistakes. I created this video specifically for the guys out there because let's just face it, guys, sometimes we get caught staring and it's like, what do you do? So I have fun with this video and we talk about things that you need to avoid with eye contact and things that you should do more of. Next up, I got public presentation tips to dominate the stage. Basically, the mistakes you want to avoid when you're public speaking. They say public speaking is the thing that people fear most. I'm not sure about that, but I do know that I've had to jump on multiple stages and I take my own experience with some of the best tips I've learned, put them all together in this video for you. The next video on my list is how to introduce yourself properly. So a little bit of trivia on this one. My daughter, Lana, gave me the idea as I was heading out to work and I filmed it that day. I thought it was something I haven't covered for a while, but we talked about introductions, how to basically be memorable. It's a great video. If you are out there trying to network, trying to get to know people, you want to watch this one. The next video on this list, 10 steps to the perfect morning routine. And to be transparent, there is no perfect morning routine. But what there is something that you go after. There is an ideal that you strive for every single day. And that's what I really hit on in this video. I lay out my perfect morning routine, why I shoot for it. Normally I'm hitting about 70, 80%. Sometimes I only hit 20. But it's about going after it and knowing that, hey, I may never achieve perfection, but when I constantly go after it, I'm going to get better every single day. Now, this next video ties right into that last one, and that is how to wake up at 5 a.m. This video I had a lot of fun with, and I can tell you that when you start to wake up early, it's going to change your life. Now, the elephant in the room is why wake up early? I talk about this in the video, but really it's about having time for yourself, freeing up that time to be selfish and to focus in on your self-development. All right, gents, we're about to enter the top 5 videos of 2018. You ready? Let's do it. So coming in at number 5, I've got 7 success secrets, how to double your pay without getting a degree. I'm putting this one really high because I think so many people have this mind block that to have success, I've got to get a degree. I've got to get a second degree. I've got to go back to school. And when you don't have time to do that, one, you feel, oh, I guess I'm never going to be successful. And also when you do it nowadays, there's no guarantee of success. Maybe 20 years ago, a degree promised certain things, but nowadays it only promises student loan debt. So I really wanted to put the importance on looking at other options out there. Coming in at number 4, I've got build your confidence and conquer self-doubt. So many of you guys just you listen to that inner critic. And here's the deal. If you keep feeding that inner critic, he's going to get stronger and stronger, and it's going to continue to push down your confidence. You've got to figure out, you've got to learn, you've got to surround yourself with people who are going to help to build you up. That's what I cover in this video. Go check it out. All right, gentlemen. So coming in at number 3, 21 money secrets I wish I would have known 21 years ago. In this video, I share with you guys some of my most embarrassing money mistakes, stupid things that I did with my money that looking back, what was I thinking? That's the deal, is that most of us aren't thinking when it comes to money. We get all emotional and no one has ever taught us how to properly manage money. So in this video, I lay out what I think to be 21 awesome lessons. If you just use a few of these, you're going to be in a much better financial position here soon. Coming in at number 2, gentlemen, I've got My Life Sucks. How to get motivated when your life is stuck in a rut. And this is for a gentleman over in Pakistan, but I know it would be for many of you all who are dealing with the situation like he is, where he's dealing with abuse, where he's just got bad habits. He doesn't know what to do with his life. His education just hadn't set him up for success. What do you do in this situation? I created this video for him, but I knew it would reach a lot of you guys. Didn't get crazy views, but that doesn't matter. I know if 1 or 2 people find this video and it helps them out of a dark place, it is worth it. So coming in at number 1, gentlemen. All right, a little bit of drum roll. Come on, let's hear it. Yeah, wondering what it is? Guys, how to be a modern gentleman. I just created this video and I'm very proud of this video. I think I talk about the 10 characteristics that I think the modern gentleman should have. And it's not about dressing sharp. It's about the inner character. It's about who you are as a man, who you decide to be, and the actions that we on a daily basis take to become the men we know ourselves to be. Guys, if you haven't figured it out, here at Real Men Real Style, I honestly don't care about clothing. What I care about is you and you using this information to become a better man, because this world needs men like you. So go out there, work hard, apply yourself, and let's make 2019 the year that we are going to change the world. Guys, if you've got any questions, let me know down in the comments. I love responding. I love hearing from you guys. I'm going to link to all the resources down in the description of this video. And guys, I'm excited for you to have an amazing 2019. I know that you can be the difference maker. You can be the spark that's going to change your family, that's going to change your community, that's going to change your industry. And go out there and again, become that man you know yourself to be. That's it, gents. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you're new to Real Men Real Style, subscribe, become part of our community. And that's it, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next video.